What is up, guys? We got another Market Watch video today, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. We're going to start off here with some meta stuff. We're going to shift a little bit towards more meta stuff, but stuff that you guys should probably be picking up, and then we're going to shift it all the way to QCRs. So, okay, Infinite Impermanence, guys. I've been seeing this card being bought out. I mean, you can see here, Structure Deck Fire Kings as a common, it's like $6 to $7. What is going on here, guys? $8 for a common, and I'm here to say, guys, do not buy this. This is really expensive currently for an Infinite Impermanence, for something that's been printed so many times, and it's about to be reprinted again because we have the structure deck, the new Blue Eye structure deck is coming out mid-February. Valentine's Day, I believe, actually, it got shifted too. So you get one copy of this for 10 or so bucks. If you're a meta player, you're probably even going to be picking this up anyways. So why are you going to be buying an $8 common, right? An $8 single when you can buy this for like 11 to 12 bucks? Get that common, get that staple, plus three other ones that we're going to talk a little bit about, and the new Blue Eyes engine. And to go along with that, Ash Blossom also has been seeing some buyouts, although not as crazy as Infinite Impermanence. And on that note, Effect Veiler as well. I've been seeing some things from, in particular, from Rarity Collection. And I think we're going to have to go to the Platinum Rares. Now, yes, it is probably because the Platinum Rares they're the higher rarity, right? And so let's see, $10, 36 listings for Effect Veiler as a Platinum Secret Rare. See, I don't know. You guys should probably just go for the common from the. It's probably gonna be a common. Like, let's be honest, it's probably gonna be a common in the structure deck. Just wait for the common in the structure deck. You don't need the Platinum Secret Rare. If you're trying to save money, it's gonna be included in that. $10 again, 10 to 12 bucks. You might find a deal somewhere. Just wait for the structure deck. Do not buy any of these singles. Okay, guys, not even this higher rarity stuff. Stay away from it. Stop. Bad boy. Bad boy. All right, so now, stuff that you guys should probably be looking out for. We have triple tactics thrust and talent. So first, I saw thrust kind of moving through the market here about a week or two ago. Actually, the super rares got relisted because it was about to hit single digits, guys. Like, it was at 18 of 15 listings. And I mean, the price did go up now that the listings did get repopulated, because it was a lower tens before. Now it is 12-ish dollars for this, and you're probably gonna be running 3 copies of this. So it's 12 times 3, guys, 36, I think. Wait, fact check me in the comments. I'm not even gonna fact check myself. I'm that confident. It's 36, okay? And the reason I'm saying you should probably be buying these two is well, first of all, Thrust got reprinted twice already within like 6 months, and it got a very accessible printing. Well, I guess I should say 3 very accessible printings in the Rarity Collection in Bonanza, right? So I don't think it's going to be reprinted anytime soon. Now, when the hell is Talents going to be reprinted, right? It's not going to be reprinted in Supreme Darkness. That's a main set. That's a no-go. It's not going to be reprinted in the structure deck unless they throw us a bone, or something. They throw us a curveball. We basically know the staples that are going to be in the structure deck, and it wasn't in the OCG structure deck, to my knowledge. Is it going to be in an OTS pack? Well, maybe, but it was already. It wasn't an ulti, actually. It was never an ulti. Or Thrust was. Thrust was definitely an ulti. We're talking about 2 different cards here, so we got to make sure we have this correct. Thrust was an ulti in OTS Tournament Pack 23. It was not a super rare. But when has Konami thrown in a very sought after staple as a super rare in a tournament pack? Because usually it's reserved for the ultimate slot, right? Now, talents, though, talents could be, because it hasn't been in any OTS pack. That would actually be a pretty cool ultimate rare for an OTS pack. But again, guys, if we look at the track record, OTS packs have not. Okay, let's actually kind of look at the last OTS pack. Let's do that. The last OTS pack, 26. We have some tournament staples for sure, but these aren't generic cards. Like, these are just kind of like in the meta deck archetypes or pieces for a deck that's in the meta right now. Yubel was in the meta. Black Forest, or not Black Forest, what is it called? Snake Eye, right? Voiceless Voice wasn't really in the meta. I don't know why they chose that. And then if we go to 25, we had Exodia had Snake Eye again, and then Divine of the Herald, which is kind of a generic card. Chances are low that we're going to get Talent as an ulti, but I mean, if you want to hold your breath, you can hold your breath. I am not holding my breath. However, so where does that leave us, right? We have Maze of Masters, March 14th. That is 2 months away, guys, for a potential, not a guaranteed, a potential reprint for Talents. Then after that, it's Quarter Century Stampede. This is all we know, right? It's Quarter Century Stampede, which is probably also not going to be reprinting either because Rarity Collection 1 reprinted Talent, and then Rarity Collection 3 or Bonanza reprinted Thrust. So all this to say is um, I would be buying these as soon as possible because we don't know for sure when they're going to be reprinted. Thrust more so, they just got reprinted, right? More accessible, and the chances of Konami actually reprinting this again so close is very low. Like you can cope all you want, but there's a track record, right? Konami has not reprinted a staple this new this fast, right? So yeah, $10 for that. And then I know this actually has been picking up steam, so it's probably going to be more expensive than Talent soon. So now if you need both, honestly, you should probably evaluate, like, do you actually need 3 copies of each? Maybe you can do like 2-in-1 or 2-in-2, stuff like that, so you can save some money. Also, most decks probably want one over the other. Like if you have a deck that has a lot of spells and traps, you might go for Thrust, right? But then you have a deck that has a lot of monsters, you might go for talents for the draw power and whatnot. Anyways, moving on here, Sky Striker stuff. We have Mecha Widow Anchor, which actually cooled down. This card was being bought out consistently like about a week ago to 2 weeks ago. It has been a while. Actually, you can kind of see that in the trend map here. It did touch $10. I sold so many copies. I made so much money off this, guys. I actually bought this as a little investment for myself back in the day, and now it's it paid dividends here, but I think it's kind of leveled off at this point. 52 listings, 700 listings. This has a high potential of being reprinted in the upcoming set, the Bonanza 2 Stampede, whatever. So, if you don't need it now, maybe wait for Stampede, for the teases in a month or so. They'll be available. We'll know what's there, and then you can buy accordingly, right? Don't jump shark, because 3 times 7, $21, right? You want to save some money there. Sky Striker A's Ray, though, we got to talk about this because you guys, holy shit, dude! Like, what is going on here? Why are simps like this? Like, we gotta ask that question here. Why are they like this? It's almost $400 for this freaking waifu, and I've been eyeing this because I actually have a copy of this, guys, and I really hope it goes up myself so I can make some money back from them. Okay, so we're shifting gears here. Bonanza. There's a lot of weird stuff in Bonanza. Some buyouts that I didn't really anticipate for cards, I should say, that I didn't anticipate. We've had some buyouts already for the nostalgia pool, but now it seems like some more meta relevant cards are popping up. So it's not like the Dark Magician or the Dark Magician Girls necessarily. It's more cards for more meta or just more staple-ish cards. Like, I don't know how to phrase it, but it's not just Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl going up in price, right? So Gear Sue, this guy blew the hell up. It was a $10 card, double in price, really, 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 really fast. 26 listings. It actually kind of did a it's a it's the second time around here, man. Holy shit! But it's 23 is at the lowest it looks like, and then up to 30 here on the first page here. That is crazy. If you want this, if you need this, 26 listings. Honestly, it might get repopulated. I feel it's gonna sit around $20 for some time, but we will see. We got to talk about the Blue Eyes again because I warned you guys to not buy this when it was at $400. And I think when I made that video, it settled around 120, and it only went up by $20. So my call out was correct, guys. If you didn't buy this, well, I would assume you didn't buy it for $400. That's fucking ridiculous. On release, guys, people were selling this card for 400, actually more than 400 bucks, almost 500 bucks on release. Like people weren't even able to break the set, and people were trying to squeeze every penny. It dropped by more than half. It is insane, guys. Insane. This is why on the channel I actually recommend don't buy pre-sales and wait like a week or so. Usually, I sometimes don't take that advice. I mean, I don't buy the pre-sales, and pre-sales is really stupid. Like 100%. Do not buy the pre-sales. I think the only people that tell you to buy the pre-sales are influencers or like other YouTubers that have promo codes and they make money off it. I do not make money off this, guys. Do not buy the pre-sales. It is a gamble, right? And usually you lose, right? Here's a good analogy, right? You want to be the casino. You don't want to play at the casino, and we'll leave it at that. Because yeah, you want to have full control over your money, right? Over your investments, and pre-sales you don't get that. Now I did suggest this as an alternative, Blue Eyes White Dragon from the Q from the what's it called, the 2024 tins, and around that time it was 20 bucks, went up about half ish to 28 bucks and 52 listings. I know I saw this at lower listings. I think it was like dangerously close to being nuked, to being a fucking dodo bird up in here on the TCG site, but it didn't. It got repopulated. But if you want to QC Blue Eyes, dude, it's 30 bucks. It's way cheaper, man. It's way cheaper. Okay, so I wasn't expecting this to jump up that as crazy, or as fast, I should say. About a week ago, this was 20 bucks. It is now $42. Now, actually, we're gonna take a look at one more thing, because yeah, this guy Engage is 50 bucks, but this guy was actually selling at a point for like 80 bucks. Oh my god, suckers are born oh my god, every single day. That is crazy. I mean, it's 31 listings. Honestly, guys, I mean, once we go past these listings, we're going back almost to 80 already. Honestly, like, I mean, if you're gonna be a simp, right? If you're gonna be a simp for these waifus, just buy them now. I feel like this actually could go up higher. There's new Sky Striker support and stuff like that. I think there's also some QCRs bound to be printed and some more alternate art. Point being, if you're gonna be simping for these waifus and you actually have the money, you might as well do it now, because the chances are 50 bucks and 40 bucks for linkage is going to be pretty fucking cheap. Stratas, we got to talk about my boy. 21 listings, guys. This is a staple in a hero deck. Usually it's 3 of 21 listings, $60 is bound to go up. I'm glad I pulled this, and I'm just gonna leave it there. It's crazy. I want to see how high this goes. I mean, we know. Honestly, I think the Starlights might be almost cheaper. I think it's 100 bucks, isn't it? Dude, that is crazy. Honestly, maybe just go for the Starlights, man. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe the Starlights have more. This is so a QCR is almost half the Starlight. I think maybe the Starlights. I think I saw, yeah, 113. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there. Triple Tactics Thrust, though. So we already talked about the buyouts and all this stuff. But what I've noticed is the QCRs haven't actually moved, and I don't know why this isn't updating. If this was updated, it would show basically a flat line, because I've been following this card since basically Bonanza was released, and it was basically always at 45-ish. And 32 listings, yes, but look at this. Even on the first page, the last listing is below 50 bucks. It's crazy. Like, I don't recommend buying expensive cardboard, especially for staples like this that are bound to be power crept, or just like why buy this? You know what I mean? Like, I'm a collector and all, but this, I don't know. Uh, if you need the staple, if you want the staple, it might actually go up 32 listings, and it's been flat for a while. It's about to go up. Clockwork Knight. Okay, so this is gonna get new supports, believe it or not, as a spell card, and it goes really well with Cyber Dragons, which is also getting new support and whatnot. This, again, I don't know why these these charts are not loading. It's kind of odd, but it did kind of double in price recently. I did see it at 14 bucks. I think it was like a $7 card, 19 listings. Again, if you're going to be playing the new Cyber Dragon stuff, there's new support coming out in like the next main set, or if not the next one, the next main set. Buy this because you will definitely need it. It will help your deck out, be more meta. 20 listings, 2 in Blackluster Soldier, crazy stuff. Not much to say on this. Probably going to go up. I mean, it kind of makes sense because I think 2 in Blackluster Soldier. Actually, let's take a peek here because I thought 2 in Blackluster Soldier from like the other printings, they were pretty expensive. I mean, the collector rare is actually more expensive than the QCR, shockingly. Shockingly, actually. And then a secret rare is $7, which is half the QCR. So I can see why this is going up. Uh, in comparison here, the ultra rare from Toon Chaos is already at the QCR price level. Yeah, this is bound to go up. This is going up, guys. Honestly, you might even miss it by the time I edit this video. Upstart Goblin, I've noticed this. It's kind of trending downwards, but the listings are going away. So we see here, let's see, what is the buying record? I guess people, it doesn't seem like it's being bought out consistently, but I just know this was 40 listings about 2 weeks ago, and now it's not. So here's a card where I'm kind of iffy on. It might continue to be 45, be flatline. It might go up if listings don't repopulate, but chances are listings will be repopulated because who doesn't want to sell shiny cardboard? Or who doesn't want to make money back from their cardboard, right? So kind of iffy on this, but I would say skip it. Why? It's an Upstart Goblin, bro. It's shiny, yes. It's probably going to be a little bit less expensive. We'll go with that. We'll go with that. I might be wrong, guys, but again, on the balance of probability, if I had to choose where I spent a decent amount of money, and if I'm wrong, I lose the money, or if I spend a decent amount of money, if I'm right, I gain a little bit of money. I'd rather not spend that money at all. That's just me. That is the video though, guys. Let me know if you've noticed anything weird in the market yourself. Follow me on Twitter. The link should be in the description because I actually post a lot of these market trends as they happen on Twitter, and I can't make a video. I should say I can make a video more often on the markets, but to be honest, it's kind of boring because usually the market doesn't change that fast. So I'd be talking about the same card basically every single time for a week or so because it takes about a week for the market to fluctuate enough. Usually the weekends are really good buyouts and whatnot, which makes sense. Again, people want tournaments, stuff like that. They have more free time to look at TCG Player, etc. Anyways, that is the video. Catch you guys in the next one. Big thank you to the channel members Eric Moreno and Burn My Dread. You guys rock.